interesting, and I think we are getting this game started right now. To be ready to go.
All right, we have Samurai Zuckerberg versus Havoc Incarnate.
Starting off with Parzi, we've seen him go off a little bit before, instantly to the tunnel. I wonder if he's trying to fake it out. Seeing Rejai going back, playing the higher side of the map. Again, this kind of feels like the teams are going to try and feel each other out before this matchup.
We got the initial ball by a member of Havoc trying to move forward for it. Now it's turning to this chaos brawl between all three teams.
Looking at Nana here, going over the tunnel, trying to pick out his next target. Decides to go in, gets the dive, and I think he missed it actually.
Yeah, two players.
Red team takes the lead.
First point going over to Havoc.
Havoc. Looking at Parzi playing in the upper tunnels, seeing Atada going down by Bomber. Still probably going to be untagged in just a moment, getting back to level playing field, but ends like trading out for Rejai. Parzi again finding his target, going after it. They both turn on to him.
Yeah, there we go. Double teaming up on on Parzi, taking that one person down. He got up quickly, but that could have been disastrous. Samurai having that player advantage on him.
Absolutely. Lots of trading tags going back and forth. One person remaining on Havoc, but it looks like they got the trade back up pretty quickly, so nothing to worry about for them.
Yeah, no, I think it's actually incredible right now. Both of them playing in this mid game right now. A little bit lower into the bowl that we're seeing right now, but it really is just a tagging spree of them trading back and forth in between each other. We're going to see a lot of tags coming through right now, but in a lot of unfreezes too. It's going to be nice to see who's going to be able to pull ahead right now.
Absolutely agreed.
No, it's actually really great. I'd love to see more teams use a little bit of hiding underneath that middle tunnel, you know, especially in that chaos. It's hard to keep track of where is where. So organizing a sneak attack can be really devastating. But there we go. Havoc clutching it out, getting two samurais down and then killing the third.
Starting back up, looking at Taya, going down to the leaderboard side, going for the joust, and it looks like they traded.
Yeah, that's an even trade between them. But Samurai's the one who got up right now. And so after he's back to 3 even, now they're just on the side making these trades. It's absolute chaos rushing these teams right now.
3-0 up on the board for Havoc. This is looking like a great way they want to try and finish up this loser bracket. With still enough time on the board for Zuckerberg to pull it back out, but this is starting to be in the favor of Havoc.
Yeah, no, I actually like this. At the beginning of every match, Parzi makes the concerted effort to make a hide. You know, either he's hiding behind the center, he tries to hide in the tunnel, make his movements a little more elusive on where he's actually going to be. I wonder if that's actually making a change at all for
that was some slick maneuvers right there.
Yeah, baiting him, making him think he's not moving, but then out of the blue, there we are.
Looking back at Havoc, got one enemy remaining call, even though it's fake in this type of play, because everybody's untags are so fast. Something I'd like to add to this game eventually is the average time tagged for a team per game, just to show how quick your support players are really doing at saving your team.
Yeah, no, I think it's actually really great work by Havoc. The second Samurai gets down, they're really good at establishing who's going to guard that person and who's going to go for that next tag. It's what's making them having that flow edge.
Absolutely. Just kind of seeing it's like back on an even playing field, but let's see if we can watch this time. The second Samurai gets tagged, a Samurai gets tagged. Let's see how fast they kind of send to converge on the rest and have some puppy guarding.
We have one, then we have two. Ooh, we have two immediate attacks. Really great work by Rig, getting his teammates up and not falling right now. But now it's going to be up to Athia to get it next. Oh, he's moving really well. You know, he's staying free, and he's trying to maneuver through the hellstorm that is Havoc right there.
Lots of situational awareness from that player, even though, you know, it is a 1v3 versus Havoc in that situation, but I think they did a good job at just kind of doing what they could to play that out the best they could.
Yeah, it's a really strong testament to Havoc's speed and skill right now that they have two players down. They don't want to let these go. Ooh, but he gets double untag. Absolutely great work. Parzi making a great play, getting his teammates up. And even though he sacrificed himself, he got two players up, and that's game.
This is the game point here for Havoc. This is game 1 for the set. If they win this is their very next, I guess their stepping stone to get out of the losers bracket to play back onto Riot. You can see Nana going around, playing the verticality of the map on the sides. One person remaining on Havoc, but they do instantly get back up and put us back on an even playing field.
No, it's absolutely insane. Like right now, we're watching almost a 7-0 happening off of a team like Samurai, who had to go through some pretty challenging teams to get here. To be in a 7-0 situation, it's going to be tough for them to come back, or they're going to have to change a lot in this next game.
I agree. I mean, do you think they're taking this moment? I mean, there is 3 games. Even if they lose, there's still possibility of 2 other games. Even if they lose this one. Maybe they're using it to feel out how Havoc plays and then hit them hard to reverse the morale in the second game.
Actually, all these games are going to be best of 3 for it. So they are going to have one more game, or really one more, or 2 more games to adapt for it. So it's going to be really tough. And there we go. We have it of a 7-0 victory for Havoc. Gosh, that is incredible. So here we go. Parzel making his way through the tunnels. This time actually going through the tunnels and getting through for him. And now he's going to make that play, get one of the Samurais down.
Yeah, it's back when he had the two players on Samurai, the double switch on him that kind of got him out of that round. But it's just kind of how he chooses targets, and he just kind of, you can see the lines that he's following to chase him. He's made his target back there, he's going for it, realizes it kind of comes to a miss, but he's flying under. Like if that other teammate on Samurai didn't notice it, he would have got it.
Yeah, no, he definitely made his path and tried to get behind the enemy lines. And he did a really good job being behind enemy lines, but it was thwarted by Samurai's good stretch, and that's a good thing. You know, Samurai's really good at stopping flanks and stuff like that, but they need to learn how to work that aggression, how to get their teammates up a lot better, and how not to fall as quickly. But here we have these stats. It's actually really interesting. T-Dog doing a really good job with his high tag right forward.
Dave, what's your speculation?
Most tags here from Bomber Blast. I think Havoc, it's hard to say anything different is going to happen in the second one after they so thoroughly dismantled Samurai there. Not to say Samurai wasn't doing a great job, just 7-0 is hard to come back from, and we'll have to see what that does to the morale of the Samurais here.
Definitely interested in seeing what's going to go on about it. I mean, there were, even being a 7-0, there were, what, 27, 30 tags on the Samurai side?
Yeah.
They didn't get a single round, but they got 30 tags.
Yeah, it is a good point to make. They look like, obviously the 7-0 scoreline makes it seem like these two teams are very split far apart, but if you look at the actual total tags overall, they're going to be very similar.
Absolutely. I want to know, actually I don't want to know who this is, trying to get all the clout playing in front of the freeze tag team here. I do want to see a little bit about, this is updated. Oh, we'd have to go click on it, but you know who's won the most games?
Good for you, Joe.
Joe was up at like 2,500 tags about an hour ago. And so I want to only imagine where he is at the moment.
I'm actually just terrified for what he's doing on the mic, or what he's doing on tags right now.
Absolutely. Well, I believe we are about ready to go ahead and kick off this next game here.
We're going to see if the Samurais can make an adjustment right now, because that last game, very unfortunate, very dominant by Havoc. So either Havoc's going to stay that dominance, or Samurai's going to have to make a difference.
Absolutely. Looking at Bomber diving in and getting the tag on the Taya, just instantly coming out again, trying to play safe. Or maybe not. Maybe he's going back and forth, but going to see just how he plays, his play style of jumping in. One person remaining. TB Jog being the last person up. All they got to do is find him. Looks like they're cornering him in, bringing up the point for Samurai.
Yeah, no, T-Dog just got separated from his team, so the second Bomber and Prezi got down. It was just almost all over for him.
The only thing he could really have done there is gone in the tunnels, but then he wouldn't even been known where there is now. It is a...
Yeah, now it's tied 1-1. See, that's the thing. The second 2 players are down on Samurai, it doesn't seem as though there's a way for them to get back into it.
and there's being one person remaining on Zuckerberg's. They keep trading out who that is, and it seems to be that they are being heavily pressured. I got knocked out. That's no fun.
Yeah. No, really great work by Zuckerberg. They had 2 players down, they got 2 free, and now they're waiting out for the third to get free. Where's the last member of Havoc?
Right here, playing right in the eyes opens of the middle, getting his teammates up.
God.
Just playing a lot of chaos going down in the middle. It's definitely a danger zone to be in. These turnarounds, though, are pretty quick. One person left on Samurai. Are they going to be able to close down on it? I think they might, and bring it up to be 2-1.
Yeah, no, he tried to go the direct route. He saw the wide spread between the 2 players, and so he tried to get into the middle of them, but they collapsed on him really well. And there we go, 2 players down right now off that joust. Gets 1 free. Ooh, that keeps him alive for a little bit longer. There we go. Great work not falling to that 2-0 fall there.
Really quick, I mean, yeah, just how fast, 3 or 4 seconds of that round, they already only had 1 person remaining. Just kind of shows how fast that Havoc executes these tags and these kind of rollouts to just kind of go and put pressure on the enemy team so they, kind of can't play defensively, or they can't even play. I mean, they're just locking them down, to be honest.
Yeah, no, Prazovo was on a absolute hunt for one of those samurais, but wasn't able to catch him right now. Now we have more of this neutral play with each team trying to get in and cut a player out, going for those double tags. That's the one danger of playing grouped up, is that you risk 2 players going down kind of like now, and then you're having to make up for it later.
Yeah, there is a lot of back and forth of how grouped you should play, because kind of as you were just mentioning, if you suddenly lose both players and you have a single player by themselves far away, you kind of see what happened to TBG Dog, and you just kind of get cut off, and then you're in a spot where there's only so much you can do, where you have to act super fast, or you're just going to get cornered.
Ooh, really great work by Havoc. They got them separated and spread out, and then when they're spread out like that, they have a great ability to set up a wall to stop that next player from getting tagged.
Looking at Taya, moving really quickly.
Really here, staying a little more grounded, which I think is real interesting. Close to those grounds, not using his zips and conserving it until he really needs to go in and save his teammates. But you're honestly going to need a little more aggression out of the Zuckerberg. They have been sitting back and they've been kind of waiting their time. After this point, like right here, they need to be able to clench down and end this round. But the last thing you want is them to get back up, and then you have to go back to neutral.
Do you think they're holding back their aggression, or they are playing as aggro as they can against this team?
I honestly don't know. I don't know if they're more of their strategy is kind of just to be more gentle and not force their win, but I feel like they need to be able to switch up how much aggression they can put out. I hope there's more in the tank for them to do so, because it's not a far victory away. They still have the ability to do so. So it's just going to be important there. Nice sneak strat under that bridge to get free.
Watching some TBG Dog action, as I've been debated over to now. It happens.
When I was in that room, they were very quite upset of how often he have messed up his name. But
No. You messed up his name.
They said everyone.
I have the log. They added you in Twitch. Stop messing up my name. I saw it.
True, but when I was in there, they said everyone was doing it. So, and so I have apologized.
All 7.1 billion people in the earth.
In our defense, your name is kind of small on the screen, so the B kind of looks like a D a lot of the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that excuse, and not that I'm just.
I'm gonna say it how I want, but
I'm just blind.
Going in, it is 4-1. If Havoc wins this game, they do go out up to face Riot, like the very first game we saw like 6 hours ago.
Yeah, no, it's actually great work. Havoc is doing stuff interesting, like the change up and this ability to do so using Teletrack getting behind right now. They're just kind of tough, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it really shows that they know the movement. We've seen Parsi play this corner before. He just kind of drops out and picks a target and does it as fast as possible, getting traded off by Rigi, and it's just it's pretty good for them. It's looking like a good day, you could say.
Yeah, no, definitely a really strong day for all the players of Havoc. They are absolutely crushing it right now, taking it to Samurai and showing that they should be the ones in grand final.
Enemy remaining. Imagine that story coming back through. They lose the very first game, go play all the teams in loser bracket, and then come back and win finals.
I know, right? I think there has only been one team Havoc has yet to play yet today, and they are.
Was it Tech?
Yeah, I think it was Tech. Yeah, because what's it called?
They got
Enemy
a
remaining.
Tech lost their first game and immediately dropped into the losers bracket, and then were eliminated in the first round, which was not against Havoc.
8 seconds coming onto this. It looks like it's going to be Havoc advancing onto the grand finals.
Yes. Yep, there we have it. Havoc making that victory there, taking advantage over the Samurais, and moving forward over to their grand finals, where they're going to meet the absolutely dominant and crazy off-the-wall play of the Riot. Hopefully this hot streak of theirs is able to keep up for them.
I'm not going to lie, though. I wouldn't even be interested in playing against Riot.
Yeah, no, the idea of having to play up against Win and having to play up against Brick and who's their third player?
It's Joe,
Yeah,
the top
Joe.
in like every relevant leaderboard.
The absolute grind master. Like we're talking. Win was here early game, just absolute beast when he came onto the scene, and then now Joe, a newer player, it's kind of the same situation. Absolute beast coming into the scene, and then just Brick, an absolute mainstay in the community. Seeing all these players come together is quite decided. Yeah, there's actually a really interesting stat line between them, because every single player on Havoc having a positive KD, while Rig tried to do his best to get his tag to free, but gosh, it was hard.
I'm going to write a book on how all of these are positive, and everyone that says otherwise is wrong. But
I mean, yeah, honestly, a 0.9 KD, I see that.
that's pretty close. You know, it's like passing.
Right, yeah, exactly. It's passing. I'll take a passing score for it.
I'll take a passing score.